Hi, I'm Himka, the founder of the Compost Kitchen, and you just signed up for our composting service because you want to make sure your food waste doesn't go to the landfill anymore. You want it to turn into valuable soil. But there's actually much more to it than just waste. In fact, that is why I started the business in 2019. Actually, you remember that in 2017 there was a very bad drought in South Africa. And that was when we were calling it day zero, when the taps almost ran dry. You may remember in Johannesburg, we weren't allowed to water our gardens because of water restrictions. Well, I felt like we had known about this water problem for a long time, but it still happened. And it would happen again in the future if we didn't stop and find a solution and make sure that it's handled next time. So I left the country to study a master's degree in water management in Germany to try and find a solution. I lived in Germany for 5 months, then I moved to Vietnam for 5 months, and then I moved to Jordan for 5 months because I wanted to get every possible perspective on water management. What I found was that we need to repair our soil in South Africa. The soil is the most important component of the water cycle because you can imagine that when a raindrop hits the earth, the first point of contact is the soil. So that means that everything that happens downstream is determined by the conditions of the soil. But 60% of soil in South Africa is broken because it is lacking one critical ingredient called organic matter. And the organic matter is what makes the soil act like a sponge. So it holds onto the water and allows it to infiltrate into the groundwater system. That's how it's supposed to work. Luckily, the soil problem can be fixed with food waste. And that is the service which we have created that you are using at the moment. So you can be very proud that you are a forward thinker. You've understood this before most people in society. You are the 1% who are doing something about their food waste and making a difference to a greater good in South Africa of repairing the water system. Very few people actually understand the importance of soil on the water security of South Africa. But with your forward thinking and spreading the message, we think that one day it'll become the norm when people are putting organic matter in the soil. And one day our rivers in South Africa will flow full once again.